Trying to push start it?
No, we're out of gas.
I am pretty close to out of gas. It ain't a lot, but here's a little bit of change. I'm gonna try to manhandle it a little bit. You guys are still here later, and I'll try to bring something by.
Okay, I appreciate that so much.
It sucks being out of gas. People are douchebags here.
Yeah, they are.
How dare your car be parked here?
I know, shame on it.
I'm used to people not coming through. Those people have a Honda Civic. About the same year as mine, but it's not a hatchback. You get to see how people procrastinate when it's a male. When it's a male being abused, that is your standard go-to. Oh, it's a guy? Yeah, let's ignore him. Let's talk over him. Let's tell him how to think and how to feel. Let's downplay everything that he's going through. And see, that right there is why women are doing such harmful things to us. When this stuff happens to a man, you tell us to ignore it. Whereas all a woman has to do is pretend like you might do something, and people will literally destroy your entire life. They will slander your name, and not just slander your name, but threaten to kill you, threaten to kill your friends and family. People are evil. It's hard for me to think of people as good people anymore, because you show me that you're not. A lot of people, and they say they're going to do something, and then they don't follow through. And instead of at least letting you know that they're not going to be able to make it, that they're not going to be able to keep their word, instead what they want to do is, when it comes time to keep their word, ignore you or talk over you. Like all of a sudden, you know, they had a change of mind right after they were supposed to show up. Lots of people do that. They can't make an appointment and actually keep their appointment. They don't care how much effort it really does take for me to do what it is that I have to do in order to meet with them and actually have all of that information handy. And that's not appropriate. When it comes to the issues that I'm having, people don't listen to them. They talk over them. They say that you're going to help. Say that you're going to listen. But you don't do either one. My time. It's not our time. It's time that you had promised to me for a purpose, or claim that you would spend on that purpose. There's some people that are like, oh, Sean, I didn't say I promise. You know what? Be true to your word, you piece of shit. If it takes you 6 fucking years, then no, you do not get to pretend that you're a good person. Thank goodness for the people here in Tillamook. I haven't been here for 6 years. But that doesn't stop Dallas. Dallas ain't gonna come forward. He don't care. He's not gonna keep his word when he says he'll show up. Chris Stafford, another one of those people who's not gonna keep his word if he says he's gonna show up. Amanda, another one of those people who's not gonna keep her word if she says she's gonna show up. Crabtree, how did I meet him? Well, he was showing me his side, yelling and screaming and shouting at me along with his friend. Is he going to show up? No. Are any of these people who say they're going to show up ever going to keep their word? No. You can see how literally all of the whole last week, every single day, there's somebody who's going to show up and help me that did not show up. And yes, I do have to wait the whole day. Or there's somebody who was going to call. And I wait the whole day and they don't call. See, that's why you need to set up a time. When you say soon, if it's a nutty ass woman, not that all women are nutty asses, but if you're dealing with a fake Christian woman, yeah, she's going to give you all sorts of empty promises. She's not going to come through. It's not a woman's job to be responsible. That's a man's job. That's what we have taught. It's not a woman's job to take responsibility for her actions. It's a man's job to take responsibility for her actions. It's also his responsibility to take responsibility for his actions. We have come to a place in America where we really need to have laws to protect us from vile women. From women who want to pretend that they care and will literally procrastinate to the end of the earth. All women know that when they don't set up an appointment and they're just kind of like, oh, well, soon, all of them know what they're doing because not one woman that you know is okay with that answer. Let me know one woman who is okay with that answer. Soon. No, she wants to know exactly what fucking time and she expects you to be there. We have taught women and men differently. It's not that men and women are so incredibly different. It's that one set of people on this planet, because of the gender that they have, we are expected to cater to them and give them everything they want. And if you won't cater to her, there's a simp out there somewhere who will. So then she gets these expectations of what's owed to her. You know what? Unless he's an extremely good-looking guy, he's not going to know what that's like. Men don't get treated like that. And the few that do are people like Johnny Depp. Now we get to see that Dallas Palmer didn't keep his word again. He also didn't show up again. Chris Stafford didn't keep his word again. Alexander didn't keep his word again. Tyler Crabtree didn't keep his word. Well, that's what I come to expect out of cowards. And every one of these people gets to hit the cowards list. You know, it's one thing to try to bully somebody who's gimpy in a parking lot when you got a buddy. It's another thing entirely to have the balls to stand up to the cops. Then again, the cops aren't going to do anything about any of the crimes to me, are they? No, they're too busy slandering my name, which is fine. And why is that fine? Because I record everything. I'm going to ditch you for a couple of minutes. My phone doesn't actually work inside of that building for some odd reason. So No reason to take it in.